in high definition. This is CBS 2 News at 11.
Losing your hair happens to a lot of men and a surprising number of women. Many people just live with it. Some try transplants, others medication. But tonight, our Lisa Siegel shines a little light on a different option: lasers.
I didn't realize how bad the situation was.
After battling a large brain tumor, Dr. Anita Buckler sees every new day as a gift. She endured 6 weeks of daily radiation treatments, and it finally did the trick. Still, there are reminders, mental and physical.
It zapped my hair, and they warned me it might not ever come back.
On its own, it didn't. But when Anita agreed to be zapped again, this time by a low-energy laser, something amazing happened. You can see it in these series of pictures.
And obviously, it was very, very successful. I am ecstatic about it.
After a scalp biopsy showed she had some surviving follicles, Anita spent half an hour a week under an array of over 100 laser diodes. 5 months later, she had a full head of growing hair.
What I have here is a 62-year-old female.
West LA hair restoration specialist Dr. David Melamed uses similar technology to treat patients with a variety of hair loss conditions.
Laser hair restoration is really a treatment for patients with thinning hair that start treatment early on to prevent balding and complete hair loss. Low-level light therapy actually increases blood circulation and reactivates follicles that are dying and thinning out.
The doctor says typically after 3 months of treatment, excess hair loss will stop in 90% of patients, and a majority will have some regrowth.
A lot of people are going to say, this is just a gimmick.
It's not a gimmick. There's over 12 years of science behind this.
So here's how the in-office procedure typically works. A patient would come in, sit under this machine 3 times a week, about 20 minutes each time. The cost, about $4,000 a year. But the doctor says treatment options are changing.
New devices available on the market, such as the iGrow here, are home devices that patients can purchase for about $700, and they can actually use at home.
The doctor says in his eyes this helmet works as well as the in-office treatment, but it's still only one part of the hair puzzle. Medications like Rogaine and Alopecia are still part of the solution.
And you use a lot of it together.
We use all of this together.
For Dr. Anita Buckler, laser was a last resort, but one that worked, and she has no problem recommending it to others.
For women, it's really a big self-image thing. It's a modern medical miracle.
I'm Lisa Siegel, CBS 2 News.
That is amazing. Well, the doctor says lasers aren't for people who are already bald, and just like with hair loss medication, you must continue the treatments to see lasting results. Now, for more information on laser hair restoration, just go to cbsla.com and click on Seen on TV.